In this episode of The Family Affair, with school still out in Singapore, eldest boy Tristan finally loses his cool with two annoying little brothers. And in China, the economic fallout from the pandemic hits the family. Asia is waking up to a new normal.
I hear there is a cluster of COVID cases in my neighborhood.
We are having things here.
For the last 2 months, we've asked families in 4 cities badly hit by the COVID-19 pandemic: Wuhan, Manila, Delhi, and Singapore, to film their lives 24/7.
Hey, what are you doing making so much noise when you poo-poo?
These are their stories, filmed by them, told by them. The Family Affair, like you've never seen it before, because we're all together in a pandemic. In Singapore, it's been 3 weeks since circuit breaker began. More delivery riders are plying the streets to bring food and groceries from stores to homes. Since his coffee business has been decimated by the pandemic, Tristan Su has been working as a delivery man to support his family. But he's not giving up on his dream of running a successful cafe. On top of doing delivery runs, he's been experimenting with a new takeout menu in a bid to boost sales for his coffee kiosk.
First trial on this beef mentaiko rice bowl. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be a mentai already. You know, Thai, the male version, mentai.
He is also working on wooing new customers online.
Hi, good morning.
Engaging a vendor to create a new website.
They have a ready-made platform whereby I can just submit my photos and they'll have a landing page for me almost instantly, I guess, maybe 3 days.
In the meantime, he decides to put his otherwise idling coffee machines to good use, making coffee for healthcare workers at the Singapore General Hospital.
He decided, okay, I want to do something for the frontline workers, right? I'm like, yeah, of course, I'm on board. And bam, whew, like a whole stack of boxes came.
But shortly after, Leslie's patience with boxes of special cups starts to wear thin.
Seriously, this mess is adding up to my stress.
I got solution.
I'm angry at you every day because of the mess.
So I bid it.
No, I don't want to know about this because you cannot go and fix it. It's everywhere, the entire house. It's even taller than your son's.
But this one I do for...
From there, I moved to here.
But this one...
I did it, And then the walkway to the stairs is only...
Hi, my Didi.
It's only 2 of me. I have to squeeze and go up the stairs. You care? You didn't.
Listen, I tried, okay? I look at it, I look left, look right. I put from left to right, right to left. No difference, why?
You don't nonsense how you try. I didn't even see how you try.
No, I use my eyes to try.
Eyes to try.
I look, see, you shift, you see.
Your eyes is really the most useless thing to try.
You see, from here, shift from here to there.
Stop arguing!
Exactly, Didi. Thanks for your help.
Seriously, you give me a deadline now. Honestly, because
1st June.
I'm sick already.
1st June, guaranteed.
1st June?
I will
How
call...
long more must I wait?
Okay.
I say stop!
Okay, stop. Okay, you help me tell Daddy one last thing.
Okay.
Daddy, clear your mess.
Daddy, just clear your mess.
Really? Tell mommy, because of the circuit breaker, I can't do anything. I cannot shift my mess away. There's nobody willing to take in my mess because...
Oh, except your wife, ah.
But with Leslie stuck at home all day, Joel's messiness grates on her nerves constantly. It stops being a laughing matter.
Time now is 1 p.m, 28th April. So I just got a call from Leslie. Asked me where the charger is. So I told her it's in the boys' room, just beside the lamp. And then she goes lecturing me like, oh, you know, this is how I run the house. Please put it back where you took it from. I'm like, come on lah. I was working till like what, 5 a.m? And I left the house about 10 to go make deliveries and all. So, you know, you call me, especially just to tell me about a charger. I told you where it is, just go out and get it lah. Oh, because this is how I run the house. Like, just go the up lah.
这是今天放进去的吗？
In Wuhan, Wang Bin is trying to straighten out the mess in his businesses.
盖子呢？
With the lockdown lifted, business has resumed at 2 of his 3 restaurants. But Wang Bin is seeing only takeout orders.
每天我们大概能做到120单以上，120单到150单。慢走啊！来，菜几个？
一季度全国 GDP 同比下降了6.8%，创下了40年来的新低。武汉市的地区生产总值同比下降了40.5%。
The outlook spells trouble for Wang Bin's 3rd and grandest restaurant.
这家店有1000平米，然后有40个员工，总共能够容纳300个客人用餐。比较好的话，1个月大概营业额在100万。倾注了这么多心血，就是一砖一瓦这样看到它这样打造起来。我们一直是这个区域的川菜的排名第1名，好评度。
Wang Bin thinks his 2 smaller eateries still have a fighting chance of staying afloat, surviving just on takeout business. But not a restaurant of this size.
我算过，可能1个月的现金亏损会在上10万块钱，确实这个资金压力太大了。
Ako po si Charles Gama, and frontliner.
Worried that he might bring home the virus,
Stay there. That is dirty.
nursing assistant Charles Gama isolates himself from his family in the former maid's room, which has a separate entrance.
Abio, bye-bye. Bye, kiss.
Leaving his wife to care for her elderly parents and 5 kids, 3 of her own, plus an 8-year-old niece and a teenage nephew. Since Charles isolated himself, Jaja's dad, Andres, and mum, Josephine, have been trying to take on more household duties. But both are already in their 60s.
Should be me helping out my old parents, but I feel like it's different. My old parents is helping me out. It's the other way around.
Hey! I can't catch! Just jump there, not here, there.
Dito ko rin na-experience yung mga apo mo na lumalaki na. Minsan, nai-stress ka rin sa kanila.
Seeing how tired her parents are, Jaja wants the eldest kid in the house to step up. 13-year-old nephew, Jeremy.
Oh, ba't kasing ka na? Hindi totoo yan ah. May kailangan ka gawin. Gising ka na.
Jeremy is the son of Jaja's eldest brother, Andy, who is overseas. Today, Jeremy is assigned to help Grandma Josephine with the laundry.
Dalawang scoop. Puno! Saan ko lalagay dito?
Dito. Kalat mo.
Pag inuutosan ako ni Lola, medyo nakakatamad kasi at ayoko pang gawin.
Midway through his task, Jeremy disappears.
Yun, doon ako nagagalit sa kanya kasi puro siya wait lang, hanggang sa mapagod ka na. Minsan ako na lang yung gumagawa para matapos na.
Ay, Jeremy, tulungan mo nga ako sa labas. Magpulot ka ng dahon. Kanina pa ako, pagod na ako doon sa labas. Inom lang ako. Sige na. Let's go. Sige na, ano ba na pinapanood?
Frustrated that Jeremy is not stepping up, Jaja plays hardball.
Jeremy! Uy! Papatayin ko na yung internet para wala ka nang mapanood. Dito, ito.
Seriously?
Ito, yan, wala na. Bala ka. Babas ka na doon. Hindi ko babalik yan pag hindi mo pa na... Shh! Ito, patayin ko na rin to.
Nice!
Kasi, siyempre, naintindihan ko rin yung... Kumbaga sa na si Jeremy kasi walang yung broken family siya.
When he was 1 year old, Jeremy's parents went abroad to work, leaving him in the care of his grandparents. Less than a year later, his parents went their separate ways. Jeremy's dad only comes home twice a year, when he gets time off from his job as a cook in Singapore.
Ma, si Jeremy di na naman gumagalaw.
Ito pa ba sanay dyan?
Kailangan na natin mag-adjust. Matagal-tagal pa to.
Ako, para wala na lang maraming iniintindi, ako na lang gumagawa kahit napapagod ako. Kaya lang, siyempre, mabibigay din yung katawan ko na sa kapaguran na nagagalit ako, na umiinit yung ulo ko, stress ako.
Super fast, super kicks.
I can't, I can't. Hey, Tristan, just play like that only. Why are you getting angry?
Over in Singapore, 8-year-old Tristan is also feeling the heat.
He just wants to play only, okay?
The months cooped up at home is affecting Tristan the most. He misses school and hanging out with friends his age.
Today we rotate. This is great for the even better as sit-ups. So have a rest. And remember the breathing is important. So inhale.
It's an accident, Tristan. You're just gonna make more space, please.
Targets in the abs.
So pre-COVID, right, you would come back from school, let's say around 2 p.m. And from 2 to 5:30, he is alone.
Stop! So this one, right? Go to sleep. And then this one, right? Stop.
I think he's missing his alone time. Maybe that's why it's making him so cranky.
Stop! Stop doing that!
The same two boys that are irritating him every day.
Today we have Taiwan Su and Tristan, the evil guy.
I don't like circuit breaker. Very angry at circuit breaker because I cannot go out.
to him. Kaya again.
Mama already showed me. No, I didn't. Yes. You still got in me.
The way he's speaking to his brothers are quite rude, and I don't approve of it. I don't like it, and I've spoken to him many times about it.
Tristan is normally an obedient and sweet-natured child, so his recent outbursts are starting to worry Leslie.
Hey, so you know today at home, right?
Why?
Tristan hit one of them, I think Tyrell. I just sat there and I said, Tristan, what is going on? Like, Monday to Sunday you're doing it. What is wrong? Are you unhappy? Are you tired of staying at home? What is going on in your head, darling? Why? Mommy have to talk to you every day about it, but you're still doing it. I said, okay, Tristan, you go and sit down there and take a rough paper and you write, why did I hit my brother? So he wrote, I can't control my temper like you. So the problem is you cannot control your temper. So what do you do to relax, Tristan? What do you do?
You need to go swimming.
How you know?
You see, before I very stressed, I want to go swimming. Hey, hello. He's my son. How can I not know?
That's exactly what I said. I said, okay, but Tristan, that's out of the question now during this circuit breaker. Think of something. I said, like, mommy like to eat like nice food, you know, like chocolate. That makes me happy, you know, when I'm angry.
I think the activities that I've planned, because it is shared between three persons, he doesn't really enjoy it to the fullest, I feel. You know, they're all of different age, they all have different capabilities in terms of motor skills and whatever. And I think he needs just away from the brothers, like a breather.
Over in Manila, Grandma Josephine needs a breather too. And to do that, she's thinking of breaking out of the house.
Hanap mo? Nahanap ko yung pitaka ko sa loob. Usually si mommy, tapos paikot-ikot siya. Alam ko na nga, alis na siya.
Being cooped up at home with a stream of never-ending chores is starting to take its toll on 64-year-old Josephine.
Punta, ma. Bawal na senior sa labas.
Hindi, pupunta lang ako sa kanto. Pili ako ng isda at saka manok. Sawa na ako sa karne. Kaya naantay na ako ng suki ko eh. Akin na yung quarantine pass.
In the Philippines, they only allow one person to get out of the house for essential. So technically, it's named after me. But at the back, you can write down the names of other people who can go out if you cannot go out.
What would happen if you don't allow her to go out?
Hindi naman siya nagagalit or anything. But technically, minsan aalis na lang din siya. Alam naman niya kung nasa nakalagay yung quarantine pass eh. I'm not afraid of her being caught because they do consider naman that there are senior citizens here. But I'm more scared that she gets sick because that's still a market. That's still parang a lot of people still go there.
Sabi mo isda at saka manok lang. Ba't parang ang dami
namang walang gulay. Hindi pwedeng walang gulay sa katawan at lalo na sa mga elders. Parang satisfied na rin ako doon sa... Parang binibigyan ko rin ng satisfaction sa sarili ko pag ako'y nakalabas. Although, syempre, yung high risk pa rin yung paglabas ko dahil syempre, andyan pa rin yung COVID. Pero, siguro, we have to learn to live with this kind of situation kasi matagal pa to bago ma-resolve pa. blessing is that we receive for today. Eat muna. Eat first.
Paano nga, ma? Serious naman, di ba? Yung may COVID, paano hindi safe sa labas?
Siyempre talaga hindi safe. Nasa sa'yo yan. Ingat ka. Maglagay ka ng mask. Maglagay ka ng alcohol, sanitizer.
Nagdi-deliver naman pala isda pa-deliver ka na lang.
Minsan kasi makita yung isda na tinitinda ko. Pero ko naman yung pinambili ko Anong problema doon?
Over in Wuhan, Wang Bin makes a big decision. He decides to close his newest and biggest restaurant. This means he loses $250,000 in investment and lays off 40 of his employees. Desperate for every cent, he sells the restaurant's furniture, pennies on the dollar.
桌子多少张，凳子多少张，是不是？你就写你带走什么东西，然后剩余的全留下就完了。
Just like that, the restaurant is gone. But for Wang Bin, the hardest part comes next.
我在之前的时候都会说，所有的财务状况我自己来掌握，我不会跟家里面人讲。这次关掉鼠小堂，事情很大，我也担心，就是如果我不跟他们讲的话，后果太严重了，过后我一个人承担不起。因为你也知道，鼠小堂的情况之前不太好，然后就是现在这里已经把它关掉了。
什么时候关掉？
今天已经跟房东谈好了，然后就相当于把房子退给他了，然后店里面的东西也作价1万块钱卖给他了。
啊，1万块钱？
一般我老公他基本上很少跟我说这些店里的事情啊什么的，但是他能够这样子跟我讲的话，证明这个确实已经到了一个非常严重的情况了，而且现在还不知道他有没有隐瞒我什么。
那我们的生活费啊，还有包括什么车贷、房贷啊，还有小孩子开销这么大，那现在怎么办啊？
我有办法，这些你不要担心，好吧？我们现在要面临是房贷，包括店里面的物业的按揭款，然后现在目前是关店，而且现在有现金亏损，那预计今年可能家里面都不会有收入。
Do not wake up the baby.
In Manila, with her husband self-isolated,
Ay, Ryan, no. Do not wake up the baby. Wash your hands.
it's up to Jaja to take care of their 3 young kids. 4-year-old Orion, 2-year-old Zion, and 2-month-old Gibeon.
There's just one me, there's 3 of them, there's just 2 of my hands, so it's very hard, so hard.
Middle child Zion has always been the most difficult to manage.
Finish ka na mag-play with Dodo. Did you wash your hands? Wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands. It's a battle between who will win ng dinadaan ka niya sa psychological na iniiyakan ka niya. She's more on persistent kasi na parang pag di mo binigay sa akin, hindi ako titigil umiyak ka dito. Ganun siya ngayon. Hey, hey! Oh. When she sees the baby, she sneaks to go to the baby. Wow! Nagigigil na siya, kinukurot niya. Hey, hey, hey. No, no, no. Come on. No? She already knows the purpose of the word no and ayaw. So, puro no, 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 no. Ayaw, ayaw, ayaw naririnig namin. Before, pag kunyari, naasikaso ko yung isa, tapos nag-seek ng attention yung isa, there's trust to get the other one para at least hindi ma-feel yung isa na she's being left out.
Up to her neck with Zion's tantrums, Jaja contemplates a drastic solution.
You said, why would you push him purposely? I saw that.
You also pushed me.
Did you push Papa also?
In Singapore, Tristan, the eldest child, is the one suffering the effects of the social restriction.
Actually, he is quite a reliable elder brother. He listens and is afraid to break the rules. When the circuit breaker kicked in, I think it just caused him so much anxiety.
Not talking to you like.
Hey! I asked your face the wall still can fight? Huh?
No, I'm not even talking to Simon.
Then why are you shouting?
I saw don't say.
Why you have to use such rude words, Tristan?
I don't see it, but Joel has of course brought it up to me a few times that I react, like the different punishment for the different child. So yeah, I'm trying to be mindful of it.
In my own family, I'm the eldest, so it's like always, to give in lah. So that's why I call it the eldest child syndrome.
What elder child thingy you talking
Elder
about?
child syndrome. Then he every time kena. Like small things like let's say he spilled milk on the floor, you scream at him.
I didn't.
For example, you won't understand because you're a middle child. I think you will empathize with both number 2 and 3 more lah.
Because they are small.
Yeah lah, you every time see they small then like kacang putih, then you just every time give chance. But when it comes to Tristan, you still burn.
You keep talking like that so rude to your brothers. How can I help you?
See what you spoke to me.
Who? Yeah, but you're doing it more.
I have a lot of expectations or pressure on him, so I know that I'm shouting a lot at Tristan. So yesterday I asked him, Tristan, do you think that Mommy loved you? Yes. I said, but I'm scolding you so much. Do you think so? He said, I'm 100% sure that you love me, Mommy.
Can you try today to be nice? Can we try together? Okay? I don't want to scold you or shout at you. Let's try, okay, you and I.
I feel that these 2 months with them, a lot of the time is me just screaming at them.
Can we try together, you and I today? Let's do it, okay?
So maybe the activities, it's a way for me to say, hey, let's have fun together, because Mommy's not just this crazy lady who's screaming at you all the time. Mommy can have fun with you as well. 1 minute.
对，那个照片还没有放起来，查忘了。因为我们那个直播的话哈，就是公司要求我们是必须要说自己是单身的，那样子，所以说我要把那个照片收起来。
Wan Li has just been told that her husband's business is on the brink of collapse, so she decides to chip in to the family coffers.
新来到我直播间的朋友们，然后喜欢主播的话呢，可以点一点关注，或者可以加一下我的粉丝团。
Wan Li began working earnestly as a social media influencer on Douyin last year. And she makes an average of $1,400 a month by cashing out virtual gifts from her fans. She took a hiatus during the lockdown, but seeing that income from her husband's businesses is drying up, she decides to resume her side hustle with a vengeance.
至少让我自己证明自己还是可以靠自己的能力，就说能够至少这个孩子奶粉钱是没问题吧。
Beyond live streaming, Wang Li has in mind another way to tap on social media to potentially make even more money.
现在你看，现在我们其实都可以出去，但是还是有很多人在团购，因为大家发现团购其实真的很方便。
Group buying is when residents in one vicinity use a special function on WeChat to coordinate and place a bulk order for a product. Wang Li wants to turn the group buying function on WeChat from a platform to buy things into a place to sell food from her husband's restaurants.
你家快递放你门口了哦。比如说，我们小区里面有500多个人，是吧？如果说是，就说咱们转化率就是10%吧。
50个人下单。
对，那也有50个人啊，就是当。
But Wang Bin is not convinced.
因为毕竟来说，餐饮你没有我经历的多，我毕竟做了这么多年，我很清楚我们的卖点在哪里，我们的短板在哪里。这种生意不是我们能做的。
我觉得他太大男人主义了，只要他自己觉得不熟的东西，他就觉得就否定了。
每个店都有每个店擅长的，对吧？有很多事情不是我们擅长的，我们肯定就做不了。
没有，我觉得是这样的，就是你不擅长，不代表我不擅长啊。你是不是瞧不起？觉得这钱少了是吧？
你说你总共你一天你也卖不了几个钱，对不对？说店里面真的靠这种方式去养活，也不现实，是不是？
他可能就是觉得我的家里面就是带小孩，就觉得我可能什么都不懂，说个什么意见嘛，他都觉得这他觉得不成熟，那儿可能就觉得我不靠谱。
这个人刚刚已经看到我的消息了。
Wang Li has come up with an idea to save her husband's business. She wants to sell her husband's food via WeChat group buying. While he isn't keen, she decides to go ahead anyway.
他其实不是很支持我，那个时候肯定是很沮丧的，但是还是坚持吧，可能因为我觉得苍蝇也是肉嘛，对吧？多一点就总比没有好。喂，哎，你好，是王先生吧？啊，我这边是味满堂川菜馆的，然后您订的菜已经在西门了。哎，好的，麻烦您过来请。对，是的，就这么快。
您哪一栋啊？
第二的哈。
对。
哦，是这边。
好像有个女生能使用的。
哦，您叫什么？
这个。
香水百合。来，我先给你签下吧。可以了，谢谢。
0203的。
哦。
对，就这个吧。
好。
After a week, Wang Li's hard work pays off. From just 5 packets of food on the first day, orders have now increased.
虽然说现在订单就是说还是不是很多，但是我感觉的话，它其实是给我们一点希望。这个是我住的那一栋楼的，我是第一嘛，然后我们那栋楼的话，基本上都是我亲自给他们送到每家的门口。这个也是你们家里的吧？啊，对。全国虾球。好，谢谢，要多给我们反馈一点，谢谢啊。好的，您看愉快。203的。一般我们就是按个门铃，然后就可以走了。今天我们一共呢就是15单的样子，然后金额的话呢也差不多600块钱吧，其实也赚不到什么钱的，但是这是一个好的开始啊。
With Wang Bin and Wang Li both out of the apartment, Grandma Han takes the opportunity to talk to her husband about going back to their hometown in Sichuan province.
要说不回去的那个地方，我是不想长期待下去了。实际我还是想回家。
但是那个小孩啷个搞啊？
小孩嘛，疫情过了嘛，也疫情过了嘛， 请保姆也好请了噻，请得到了噻，他就自己想办法了嘛。
Previously, Grandma Han started thinking about leaving Wuhan after clashing with Wang Bin over her child-rearing methods.
能不抱他就不抱，你可以把他放到床上去。
She's also worried that her husband, a cancer survivor, is overworking himself with his daily routine of disinfecting and cleaning Wang Bin's house.
那个癌症那个病，哪个都晓得，要心情愉快。 时间得活得长，因为我们老了嘛，只有我们两个相伴。
又到钓鱼了，那个地方，哎呀是不好，没得法的，钓鱼也钓不成。
我们还是要决定回去，给的就给你嘛。
好，我是尊重你的意见，想回去。
The maternal grandparents didn't take long to drop the bombshell.
现在从武汉回去过后，肯定有点麻烦。 所以我觉得哈，如果说真正想回去也可以，是不是再缓一段时间？
我们就跟那个屋头商量了的，就把我们弄到哪里去隔离，不要得嘛，只有10多天的时间。我也没办法，我顾了你们俩，我就顾不到他，因为你想到了那个地方，那是遇到那个疫情嘛，早上5点钟都起来搞成要搞成7、8点钟才搞完。他从来不做家务事的人。 在那里来成天成个不泄气的搞。
我们以为如果说你们回去啊，我们肯定还是要重新再安排一下这边的生活啊，那些东西有些两个比原来还恼火一些。
原谅我们当父母的，看到2个娃娃硬起心肠要决定回去。
The next day, the couple weigh their childcare options.
看我妈现在这样子根本不行。
请保姆的话，好像也没有人哈。上次周张姐的话，现在从外面回来也不放心哈。因为现在请保姆是一个非常难的事情，因为外地的人返回来要复工的话呢，包括请本地人，这都要考虑很多的事情。
现在我也没办法，要不你去跟你爸妈做工作嘛，毕竟你是他们女儿。
就是我们现在那个店头的情况的话呢，现在情况也不是很好，因为现在水药堂的话呢，就是昨天就已经关了，昨天就去，就是已经把东西都搬完了，1万块钱就把它们就是卖了，就卖给那个之前的这个房东了。然后那个店头的话呢，现在2个店的话都是少量的人复工，而且挣的钱的话也只够付这些工人的工资了，可能这几个月的话，可能就是没啥收入的了。
我是就是。 一直没听你们说那个店儿，怎么就一下就关了啊？
因为王斌他之前也没跟我说，我也是才晓得的。我之前也不晓得这个事情是这样子。现在请保姆，如果你们走了的话哈，我们现在要请保姆的话，也还是不好请的。因为呢，现在请保姆来的话哈，一个是这个疫情的原因嘛哈，这些人呐来了你也不放心。
但是不过要认真来说。 回去啊，确实我们还是想回去。
但是也没想到你们突然弄起来，哎呀，我们也感到也为难，你们也为难。
所以说，就只会委屈你们一下，就再多待个2个月嘛，嘎。等一切都好了之后，我们再来说回去，嘎。
但是，姑娘那个一讲啊，心头确实，哎，有很多考虑。 没想到他们那个遇到那么大的困难呢。5月份啊，7月份以后再说。
好嘞，好嘞，可以。
那2个月时间，你们尽量的多想点办法嘛。也没办法的了，还是坚持一下嘛。
我其实心里面是很感激他们的，对一些观念上面不一样，这个很正常的。但是这些东西就是不能够。 抹灭就是每一个家庭成员对这个家的贡献。
At the Nalas Gama household, work and childcare arrangements also need a rethink. Jaja is currently on maternity leave, but she is struggling to run her household on her own. In 2.5 months, she would need to report back to her full-time employment as an online tutor. a difficult decision would need to be made.
It was okay that time because I had Charles helping out with the kids. But now the question mark is if Charles is gonna be able to help out with the kids. Because if he is not going to be able to help out with the kids, I cannot give the burden to my parents alone.
Oh.
Hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy, oh.
Hi.
Ayaw mag-resign. Resign.
Ha?
Nagulat lang din ako. Kasi, syempre, passion mo na yung tumulong. Though, nagano ka naman na, ano mo na yun eh, it's our job mo na yun para tumulong sa mga Filipino people. Mag-serve ka.
Ako resign.
Hindi pa natin alam kung kailan matatapos to eh, oh. E paano pag nag-blow up pa yung numbers, di ba?
Oo, paano pag ano?
Eh, may work naman ako eh.
On my end, I'm a wife. I'm a parent of 3 kids. So parang yun yung isipin mo na parang pwede mo maging selfish. Then at the point na parang ako na lang may trabaho para walang kailangan mawala.
Sa hospital ka pa rin, hindi ka pa rin nakakalapit sa kanila. Hindi naman natin alam kung mag-apply na tayo. Hindi naman ganun ang set-up tayo.
Kaya nga. Eh, tingnan natin.
Kaya nga ayaw mo mag-resign.
Hirap kasi.
Sinasabi na naman. Ano nga, bye-bye.
The conversation always stops because he doesn't want to answer when I tell him, do you want to resign?
At the Wang household, 2 weeks after Wang Bin rejected Wan Li's idea of selling his restaurant's food over WeChat, Wan Li is still going strong. She has now gone from just 5 orders to 30 orders a day. And her hard work has not gone unnoticed.
我以为他会放弃，没想到每天他在手机上挺忙碌的。我也很好奇他究竟做得怎么样。
So, Wang Bin finally agrees to go on one delivery run with his wife.
正好呢，今天呢，我们也是上的新的产品嘛，就上的是我们那个原材料这块儿，花椒跟辣椒啊这些。然后正好的话呢，也可以让他来感受一下。就我们现在送第3吧，3502的。
哦。
这个3502他们是老顾客了，给了好几回了都。
哦。
昨天他们还分享那个他们做的酸菜鱼。哦，花椒到了。我们是那个川菜馆的，你在买的花椒和辣椒。
再挂在这儿。
哎，对。因为他之前的话呢，都有点看不起我这些小钱啊。但是我觉得经历今天之后的话，我想他可能会对这个的话呢，会有一些不同的看法的。
唐老板，你这一天挣不少吧？做多少啊？
好几百块啊！
好几百！我的天哪，这么大的单子！
我能理解这个是做不成的，但他不一样，他是做到了，而且做得挺好的。
你看那个麦香园死掉了，然后油味大也在开吗？我感觉也死掉了。但是那个兰州拉面也死掉了。
对，还好，你看我们还活着，虽然说咱们糖都谈不多吧，但至少还有一点呢，对不对？
苍蝇也是肉。
是的。
谢谢老婆大人的创意，让我们多了一条生路。跟他出来跑了一天过后，给我一个启发，成品这样子送过来，一个是距离有点远，然后呢，这个时间久了过后品质也会下降。现在疫情影响的话，大家在家里面做饭的意愿也增加，所以我就转念想，我们其实可以做半成品的这样的配送。
Today, the couple gives Wang Bin's business idea a trial run. They test out the first prototypes of his ready-to-cook packaged meals.
然后顾客拿回家之后的话呢，就按我们的说明书来操作，而且这个操作非常的简单，每一道菜哈基本上都只有3个步骤就可以完成了。
准备盘子。
哇，看得不错哦，原来你手艺这么好啊！
我的表现还可以吧？
连你都能做出来，我估计这邻居他们肯定没关系。
我有那么菜吗？
In the next episode of The Family Affair, just as the couple is on track to save their business,
跟你讲，你不信，听话嘛。
trouble arises in the family.
你管你自己的好不好？
不信了呢，就只弄我自己一个人的，我其他咋个想法？